What is good, you guys? So today we're making something that I've been making like nonstop. I've been kind of obsessed with it, but it is chicken wings and then sweet potato fries. So we're pretty much going to be cutting the sweet potatoes just like kind of like in long ways, like long wedges. Then we'll just cut them in half. And then I got the oven preheating to 425. Honestly, like an air fryer is probably one of the best things that you can use, but I just got like a traditional oven. I've yet to get an air fryer. I got to get one that's one of the biggest things is like make sure that they don't have any forever chemicals. Spend some money on your air fryer to make sure that it's good. Don't use aluminum foil, use parchment paper. And then obviously don't soak your stuff in oils. You don't really want to combine that much fat with this many carbs, and it's just not going to be good. It like kind of creates dysbiosis in the gut. And then we got chicken wings. So obviously these are rinsed. I'm going to dump them out on this platter, but I'm going to show you guys what I got actually. So I got this extra virgin olive oil. This is just like a little spray. There's like 500 sprays. It was on sale for like $7.99 at Whole Foods. You probably get so many different better options. There are better options. I know Aldi has one. So we're just going to spray it down a little bit. Just obviously don't want it to stick. There's a lot of fat in these already. I mean, it's kind of just like oily juices. Just kind of the natural oils of the chicken anyways. But so I'm going to obviously just get these as dried up as you possibly can. I don't know. All right. So it just helps with the cooking process. It makes them more crispy. It's going to be a good way of doing it. And then I'm just going to give them like a little spray on top. Just the oil helps them crisp up a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add black pepper, a little bit of Cajun, a little bit of this Every Bagel seasoning, and then just a little bit of salt. I don't do too much, but you know how it is. A little pink Himalayan sea salt as my sweet potatoes are boiling up. And then just like a little bit of crushed red pepper. I say a little bit, then dump the whole thing on it. Then over here, I just got pretty much just my sweet potatoes boiling. So it's a really good way to blanch them is pretty much what it's called. And with this, you pretty much get an opportunity to really get rid of all the starches that you don't really want in there. So I got some extra, just cut these up just so you guys can see how I do it. And then what we're gonna do is run some cold water. Then we're gonna go ahead and dump these. Fuck. Use mittens, dude. Shit is hot as hell. I'm burning my damn fingers off for you guys. It's not usually that bad. Then you just want to get as much water as you can out of them. Same thing, you'll probably just like pat them dry a little bit. Got my parchment paper here. This is alright, so this is a trick that my mom showed me. If you want to get parchment paper to stick, just get the pan just a little bit wet. Sprinkle some water and then it'll just lay flat on it. Pro tip. Alright, so now we got the sweet potato fries. Same thing, just gonna pat them dry just a little bit. It's just gonna help, obviously with the cooking. The wetter that they are, the longer it takes. Oh my God, dude. So same thing, just gonna give them like a little douse in olive oil. Or drench them, my bad. I just wanna mix these around just a little bit. Just turn them over. And then really with these ones, I'm kind of putting the same thing. I'm just not putting everything bagel on there. I'm going to be putting, damn, I did put a lot of olive oil. So salt is honestly like one of the best things that like on fries. Just like a fresh salt is good. I don't always do like a shit ton of salt, but I do like enjoy this. All right, then we'll do some black pepper. And then we obviously got the crushed red pepper, which is just my go-to, obviously. And then with the olive oil, it usually sticks pretty well. So just mix it up just a little bit. Then we just want to obviously spread these out just so that they cook evenly. And then, so 425, you'll notice that the wings will take a little bit longer to cook. So we'll set a timer for, let's see what we got. Do it for like about a half hour. Let's do like 40 minutes. It's usually gonna take around there. So that's the biggest thing. So obviously you want it at 425. You want to get the chicken wings going. Probably like 10 minutes. Maybe you're boiling the sweet potatoes, just blanching them, trying to get some of that starch out so that you don't have to really like take in all of that. You want to get most of it out. Starch isn't amazing for you, but the carbs are going to be a super healthy source. Suppose we got the chicken wings. It's just pure chicken. And then I'll show you exactly what I'm adding to it after and the condiments that I use. So one thing to keep in mind is when you are cooking these, you're gonna get a buildup of that oil that we were talking about. So you really wanna drain it the best you can. Just to kind of get rid of like the fat and just like this, oh shit. The shit that you don't need really, because it's gonna build up a lot. So you just wanna, I don't know if you guys can see that dripping out, but it's a lot of just natural fat that's in the chicken, but getting rid of that will be pretty crucial. And then you obviously want to turn these over halfway through. It's going to be the same with the sweet potatoes, the fries, just so that they're evenly cooked. Obviously you guys aren't 5 years old. I don't really need to explain that to you. But the biggest thing is that you don't want them completely burnt on one side, completely cooked on one side and not on the other. So especially when it comes to the wings, you want them to be crispy all the way through. Once these sweet potato fries are done, I'll probably put these up to like around like 450, 500, really just to get that crisp broil. And same thing with just turning these sweet potato fries over, because it's been 20 minutes already, so about halfway through. So we'll just turn these over. Oh shit. I seriously am the worst. Like, normally I'm not this bad, but when you got the camera, when you got everything going on, it's a lot. I'm trying to be Martha Stewart in this bitch and it's just not working. So sweet potato fries won't take as long to cook as the wings. Usually the wings are around 45 minutes. Sweet potato fries are around like half hour. If you're baking like a whole sweet potato, it's usually like around an hour. But since it's like diced up sweet potato fries and they're already pre-cooked, we blanched them before. It usually doesn't take that long at all. Honestly, 20 minutes, they're pretty much done. I just like them a little bit more crispy. But look at how much is in that oil just from the chicken. And that's not even gonna be all of it by the end of it. So make sure that you drain that. That'll be really beneficial. And then just keep trying to blot them. I usually blot the wings even after they're done cooking, just to try to get as much oil as I possibly can out of them. It's gonna be like when you guys are eating a lot of fat, a lot of oil, it is really hard on your liver. And when you combine fat with any sort of like sugars, like carbohydrates, it's just not good for you at all. So you wanna really mitigate that as much as you possibly can and really eat protein, fats, and carbs kind of separate sometimes. Just depends on your food combining and what you're eating, when you're eating it, how you're eating it. All very important, super critical. Should have made more. Look at these wings though. So what I said we were gonna do was we were gonna damp them out a little bit, just try to get some of the excess oil off. So I'm gonna move these over here and get our bowl. Then we're just gonna try and work out some of this oil. Just try and like damp it out a little bit, just so we don't have too much. I know I explained that already, but you guys don't have to. You can leave as much as you'd like. It's not really, it's whatever your preference. So we're gonna put them into this bowl. So then what I got is Primal Kitchen Barbecue. This is like honestly one of my favorite brands. It's one of the most clean ones that you can get. It's not super high in like salt or anything like that. Try to keep it as clean as possible. Look, like you're never gonna be perfect. I think the biggest thing is just mitigating like the shit. You know what I mean? Like try to just mitigate all of the garbage stuff that you put in. And then I usually use like about like half to like 3/4 of this barbecue. And then really we can just mix them around. I need some normal sized tongs. But just give them a good mix. Just give them a good mix. And these should be pretty crispy. Honestly, like I put them on for like another like 10 minutes or so at 470 degrees, which is a little bit like overkill. I was just trying to get it done because I'm starving to death. But yeah, dude, these are gonna be good. We can just plate these. I know you're thinking like, Nick, are you about to eat all of these? And it's like, mind your business. Just a little bit extra. I'm a barbecue guy. I love condiments. And it's the same thing. Pretty much we're just going to, honestly, these fries should be fine. We're just going to go ahead and plate these. Same thing, just kind of damp them out just a little bit. Try to get some of the excess oil out because it can be a lot. There are better ways to do this. I'm just kind of being an idiot about it. And here you guys got it. So that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a really healthy alternative to getting wings that are deep fried elsewhere. You're getting these baked wings, baked barbecue wings with the sweet potato fries. It's about as healthy of an alternative as you can get when it comes to this. So hope you guys enjoy. Let me know how you guys like it and stay tuned for the next video.